It's time to find out which driver is up to the task of claiming the Chinese Grand Prix. We're here in Shanghai. We start a lap here at Shanghai with the long, difficult right-handers of turns 1 and 2, the first of 16 corners that make up this 3.3-mile circuit. The incredibly long back straight provides the best passing opportunity of the lap, with speeds in excess of 200 miles per hour before the braking zone of turn 14. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, yes, welcome back to Formula 4 Racing. Just give us a moment while we sort this lobby out. Just had a couple of boys just drop out at the very last second. So drivers, if you are listening, just hold your horses. We're doing our best to get these boys back in. So just bear with us for a second.
I'm going to say everybody's ready up.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, take two. Let's try this one again. Yes, yes, yes. Formula 4 Racing with me. Well, I tell you what, he's becoming a staple here with me at Formula 4 Racing. Me and him get to do double headers week in, week out. And, well, doing another one again here at China. And I speak of none other than Statman 2.0. Hello there, Housey. How are you, brother?
I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. Looking forward to this one. Not one of my favourite tracks, to be honest with you, China, but I'm sure it'll provide some entertaining racing for us today. I'm sure. Plenty of passing opportunities, so hopefully we'll have a good race.
Exactly right, mate. I'm just going to put a message in the Discord, just letting these boys know to ready up. Just 1 second.
Already done it.
Already done it? Fantastic,
Already done it.
man.
Already done
Fantastic. So, yeah, get this show on the road, guys. Well, I have put the message out to the reserves. I gave a invite to Milligains and to Crazy Kiwi. They were the two that missed out, unfortunately. But yeah, no Snooey, a no-show again. So, well, that's unfortunate, but understandable. I'll tell you what, Housey. We are in a long weekend down here well, especially in Melbourne. The race that stops the nation is the Melbourne Cup, and that is tomorrow, mate. And, well, enough about that, of course. We are here at Formula 4 Racing. I was going to say something else, but then I listened to myself in my own mind there, Housey, and it sounded a bit corny, so I thought I'd better not run with it. But, yeah, there you go. So, how's your week been there, my friend?
It's been half term for us, for the kids off, so I've been running around like a lunatic all week, to be honest with you. But looking forward to this week of rest.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So, well, I mean, a very flat Housey, so to speak. Oh, come on, Housey. I know it's starting to get cold over there, mate, and you can fire up for this one here, champ. I mean, yes, China, mate. I mean, Shanghai. Well, one big noticeable thing on next year's calendar is it is missing, mate. So, well, this will probably be one of the last times we get to enjoy it. Well, enjoy it for some, and loathe it for others, so to speak. But yes, here we go. Get Q1 underway. And what are your personal opinions on this track here, Housey? What do you reckon, mate? I mean, do you like it? What are your thoughts?
I mean, it's okay to drive, but I don't particularly love it, to be honest with you. And I don't particularly like it in real life, really, either, to be honest with you. I'm quite glad that it's being dropped, to be honest.
There you go. There you go. I'm just going to try something.
Yeah, I've got issues.
It's just slow. Oh, you've got issues?
Yeah. I might have to back out. What's your screens doing?
There's no movement at the moment, but I am dead set in the lobby, mate. Track maps up and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I am in the lobby. We've got 17 minutes and 20 seconds remaining on the clock.
Okay.
And yeah.
I'm still sat in the lobby screen on my own.
Well, you might need to leave the lobby, Housey, and rejoin, mate,
Yeah.
if that is the case.
Can you resend me an invite, please?
Yeah, most
quickly,
definitely,
and
mate.
I will.
Most
I'm gonna restart the game.
Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem.
Sorry, viewers. We'll get there in a minute.
There you go.
Thank you. All right, let's try this.
Yeah, we have got movement out there on track, Housey, so we are good to go, mate. A couple of invites headed your way, obviously. Just bear with us, folks. Sorry about that. Technical issues galore at the moment. So, well, we all know who to thank for that one, but we're not gonna digress. I mean, come on, we're not gonna digress already. Of course, looking forward to this one. And forgive me while I just change a little bit up here. Just trying something a bit different where I place that logo. So I might try that. Who is out there on track? We've got Team Jaguar and, well, Darkness Abyss is out there, but of course, Rip the Beans, first one to blink. And, well, I tell you what, this magnificent track here, as I did touch on early doors, a bit of a disrupted welcome. But yes, welcome everybody. Yes, welcome. This is Formula 4 Racing. And, yeah, the boys here are very familiar with this track here in China, of course. One of the tracks that determined the, well, the overall time for their pots that they were placed in at the start of the season. And hang on a minute, we've got a bit of chitter chatter in the chat. And well, there you go. Zerx is in the chat. Let's see what bugs we can get this week. Oh, Zerx, come on, mate. You didn't have to jinx it already. I mean, come on. We're only just fired this one up. 15 and a half minutes remaining. While Housey is well, struggling to get back into the session, I do believe. He's still there, but he's not in just yet. We've got Bopton saying he'll hold up. He's just internet died, of course, yes. Bopton was one of the ones that we were waiting on. Snowy, a no-show from Beansy. But Energetics saying hello. Nita, hello, Kitty. And Macedonian saying g'day. Yes, thank you very much. Good luck to absolutely everybody who's out there. And I don't know why that is flicked to there. Where is the camera? I do apologise, folks. Well, there you go. Too busy reading the screen and not paying attention to what's happening on track. But there you go. Rip the Beans is currently starting his lap. He's the first one to blink, of course. And yeah, well, we touch on it. We do touch on it as Zerx. Well, there you go. Welcome. As Housey has left the chat party, so he's doing a major reset, I dare say, folks. And I'll have to keep an eye on the Discord just to see if. Well, he needs another invite. And, well, there you go. Energetics is there as well. And Nodsty can't get his setup, so I don't know what's happening here. But, well, some troubles already for the lads. And as I was touching on early doors, yes, this magnificent track, 16 turns, believe it or not. And it is a clockwise circuit. So the front left around this track absolutely takes a beating. And, well, we are in a Q1 session. There's plenty of time left on the clock for these boys to get their eye in, of course. And, well, looking forward to seeing what these guys can do out on track. We do have 3 reserves. We are running with, well, what's going on with Mofo? Mofo has been disqualified from a session. I have missed that. I'm not too sure what is going on there. There is a yellow flag in the beginning, as you can see on that track map, Sector 1. So, not too sure what has happened to Mofo there. Unfortunately, if he's probably listening, he can let us know in the chat, of course, as Housey has just joined the party chat. And we'll see if he can come back into the lobby, of course. And Rip the Beans has just invalidated at that last corner. His teammate behind him in Darkness Abyss will be the first one to set a valid lap time. There you go, with a 1 minute 32.5. Behind him is Tactical Genius, as I did touch on. No, it wasn't. It was not. It was Tabbed, and I do apologise. Yes, Tabbed is a reserve, of course. And there he is there, looking forward to seeing what that young bloke can do. Yes, he's got some pace these days, Mr. Housey, and looking forward to seeing what these chaps out there can do. Jadoku has invalidated, of course, and behind him is Tactical Genius. Yes, of course, his second drive for us. A couple of boys there with their second drive for us, and looking forward to seeing what these guys can do on track. As Energetics get lost in that conversation. I'm sorry, mate. I do apologise. We'll go back up. Who is next across the line? Well, there you go. Bozza sets a 1 minute 32.1. There is a reserve in Tactical Junior. There you go. It's always the bloody way. I flick it over and it just jumps. And he sets a 1 minute 32.6. I do apologise if I've just missed anybody. Currently out there on track, I do believe that might be Kyotonic. He's on a very, very slow lap. Yes, he most certainly is. So has he got any damage by any chance? No, he's just on a bit of a slow lap is the lad, and maybe just prepping for a final run here. Well, on this on this section of his qualifying. Oh, in the background, who was that? That was Nodsty getting it all loose at the beginning. Well, the end of that out lap and the beginning of beginning of his hot lap. And yes, energetics. Yes, fantastic, mate. And well, are you racing at 8 p.m. Energetics? It'd be good to see you out there on track, of course. Yes, one of the Hello Kitty boys. And speaking of Hello Kitty, none other than the birthday boy of yesterday, the new Portonian. Happy birthday for yesterday, my friend. And I hope you had a great day. And yes, he is team boss of Hello Kitty. As Nodsty's still out there. Yes, this is, like I said, Q1, very much a survival session, and as you can see, I mean, there's plenty of time left on the clock. 11 minutes roughly, and there or thereabouts. So, Housey, are you with me, mate? Can you hear me at all, Housey? No, not too sure. He's having connection issues. So he'll do his best to sort that one out. We've got Bopton out there on track, of course. Yes, golf racing. We'll go through these liveries in a Q1 session. Why not, eh? So yes, there you go. So to all you new people out there, while I battle on solo, yes, Bopton is a golf racing. He's a Pot 4 golf racing driver. Currently out there on a lap at the moment, and well, can't really tell from that livery at the moment, but I can't get in. God knows what's going on. So, Housey can't get in. So, not too sure. Do you need another invite? Restart everything, Housey. Restart everything, mate. Absolutely everything. Turn the PlayStation off. Turn it on again. And, I mean, how good is it? It's sensational. And we're watching Bopton. Yes, that is the golf racing livery, folks. So that's what it looks like. And, well, Bozza had a great hand in designing that one. But yes, Bopton sets 1 minute 33.3 for now. The two reserve boys are out there. Jidoku's out there, and in front of him, I do believe that could be any one of the two. Who was that getting out of the way? Yes, it was tabbed. So Jidoku's on an outlap. Of course, he did invalidate his first run. This is his second run in this Q1 session, of course, as yeah. Well, there you go. Very good, Zex. He's very, very good. I was almost tempted to read that one out, and I thought, I better pull that one back a bit. But he's probably giggling himself. Great stuff from you, my friend. But yes, Jidoku is a great supporter of the channel, to be honest. And a reserve lad. I think this is his second drive, and well, we pay homage to all of the reserves who put their hand up, of course. Yes, the commitment of the full-time lads here in Formula 4 Australia has been absolutely phenomenal, and cannot fault any single one of them. And well, to be honest, the reserves are itching for a drive here, folks. And well, me myself, I get to pick the list, and yeah, for all you drivers out there who are wondering if there is a process, there kind of is. I mean, I try to be as fair as possible to the guys who put their hands up. So, yeah, Jidoku got his drive, and, well, he's absolutely thrilled about it. Let's just see how he gets on. And, well, exactly right. The clocks have gone back, Cirques. And you know why I've been looking forward to this moment for such a long time? You know, Jidoku has lost it. He's absolutely lost it. And coming out of turn 13 there, and, well, there you go. Back end wanted to overtake the front end, and around she went. So Jidoku left a bit of a reset and go again. So just bring up the menu. I've just lost those menus. Behind him is Tactical Genius, I do believe. And well, he's just let's just see what he's doing out there. Just get on his onboard. There you go. And, well, he's quite safe there with the 1 minute 32.6. At the moment, Nodsty put it on pole, provisional pole anyway, as Housey has left the party doing another reset, is the lad. Oh, the poor guy. And, yeah, so 1 minute 31.8 at the moment is where Nodsty is sitting, our championship leader, folks. Absolutely doing his thing here. at Formula 4 Australia. And, well, as you've probably seen on the starters, there you go. Tactical puts it in the pit lane. There is a Rockstar Racing driver out there, and that is none other than the Blue Dog. And, well, that is the livery of the Rockstar Racing car. And, fantastic that he goes into the pit lane as well. We have got 2-5 currently entering the back straight. Nat Hammer about to begin his lap. So we're going to stick with 2-5 here. And, well, that is Monster Energy Racing. That is what it looks like. That's a better picture of it, folks. And I'm not too sure. Droft, I don't know. I have no idea what is going on with that scenario there. With Mofo's disqualification. I missed it. Caught me by surprise, and yeah, not too sure indeed. So if you want to reach out, I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm not too sure, mate. So there you go. 2-5, 31.9. So well, just saying, g'day, boys. How you going? And we've got Nat Hammer out there, of course. Jidoku, is he about? Yeah, he's on another run, Jidoku. Oh, he's a bit slow, but he lost a lot of time in that last sector. So this is just got to set a lap, does the lad. And, well, I'm spewing at that bloody lap counter. And where the yellow flag, the sector is, it goes, you can't tell the time. It's just a... Anyway, enough about that. Jidoku sets a 1 minute 34.0, and that puts in P16, of course. Yes, we're going to lose 4 drivers in this session, of course. Yes, we are 1 short, unfortunately. And who is Footy Dad? Footy Dad is Old Boy, and that's who he is. Yeah, he calls himself Footy Dad because he's got a footy team full of kids. And, well, I mean, good luck to him, but, I mean, the radio or the bloody television would have been much more of a wiser option, in my opinion. I'm joking to all the mums and dads out there. Just having a bit of fun. And, well, there you go. So, Nat Hammer is the Pot 1 Monster Energy driver. And, well, this would be his first run. And there you go. Whack. With a 1 minute 32.4. Fantastic stuff by Nat. And looking forward to seeing a good race from him. Yes, of course. Old Boy is, yeah, that is Footy Dad. He'll be starting at the back. And, well, as he did touch on in the stream, he's having dinner. And, yes, he is a Queenslander. But there's no excuse because Fury is a Queenslander as well. And, well, I'll tell you what, Old Boy. Jesus. I don't know. Anyway, we'll move on. We're currently watching Jidoku, of course. Go on his onboard because that's a rubbish camera looking at that rear wing like that. Anyway, yes, we will have a look to see what he's doing. And I'm not too sure. Well, his fuel light's screaming on him. He's run out of ERS. So I wonder what he's going to do. Whether he's going to go a bit of a splash and dash in the pit lane or is he going to complete the lap? Splash and dash, I reckon. So there you go. Kyotonic is currently out there as well. But of course, Nat Hammer is, well, he's well and truly safe. But Kyotonic in the drop zone. And I do believe that's where we're going to focus on, folks. Because like I said, we're going to lose the bottom 4 because we are unfortunately 1 short. And Mofo, not too sure what happened with that disconnect. But yeah, unfortunately, or the disqualification, my apologies. Not too sure exactly what's going on, and I haven't heard from him in the stream whatsoever, so not too sure what is happening there. But yes, anyway, Kyotonic getting all loose. Coming out of turn 12 into turn 13, and well, there you go. That's going to hamper his lap time. He's getting a nice cheeky toe from his teammate. That's fantastic. Look at them working together. I dare say one of them's going to peel off. There he goes. Nat Hammer peels off, and well, missing Chasey Dane. Chasey Dane, of course, a Monster Energy driver as well, and well, he's away with the family. So, well, Chasey, if you're listening, mate, we do hope you're well, and well, we are missing you, choo-choo train. But yes, here comes Kyotonic, and he sets a 1 minute 32.2, and that is P5. So there's a Hello Kitty out there. I'm not too sure who that is. Wow, is that Suicide 5? Yes, it is. And Suicide 5, well, there you go. I do apologise, mate. I have missed his lap, but he set a 1 minute 32.4. If you don't mind, he is a pot 4 Hello Kitty driver, and he has put it P6 at the moment. And that's fantastic to see. Tactical Genius is out there having another crack. He's almost level pegging with his, well, his previous best time. There you go. 1 and a bit tenths slower than his previous best. There is a couple of cars about to cross the line. There is the Jaguar. Is that Rip the Beans? Just getting himself underway again, I do believe. Yeah, he most certainly is. So there also is a Golf Racing driver in, I'm not too sure who that is. That might be Bozza about to begin another run. It most certainly is Bozza. And, well, also a, excuse me, Blue Dog is about to begin another lap himself. So there's a lot of guys beginning laps. We've got 2 3/4 minutes remaining. Sorry, I just paid homage to the chat. And there is Fury and footage. That's, I mean, that's, hey, listen, Fury, you're actually quite good in all that time sort of stuff, mate. But you had that hour. Oh well, yeah, for us anyway, because of course the Queenslander doesn't do it, and it absolutely throws you guys out. It bamboozles you that hour, and well, anyway, but you're actually quite good at it, Fury. So all credit to you, my friend. As Tactical Genius has him validated, he's got plenty of time, but he's on bloody 3-lap old softs, of course. Probably throw away these ones at the end of this stint. Go back up to Beansy. What's he doing? Beansy is on the back straight there, entering that DRS zone, as you can see there, folks. And, well, P9 at the moment is Beansy. And let's just say, well, Beansy was looking for a three-peat, was the lad he did mention in the Discord. So I do apologise, Beansy, for making that public knowledge, but yeah, he's called it out. He's looking for the three-peat, and let's just see what he can do. Oh, hey, Beansy with a 1 minute 31.6, 2/10 clear of Aus Div, if you don't mind, and not too shabby at all. As I do think Housey is attempting to rejoin. We'll just forget about that. Let him do his thing. We've got Blue Dog out there. What is he doing? Blue Dogs will be next across the line. No, he will not. He must have made an error. He has gone into the pit lane. We've got Brad Tay. Brad Tay's about to start a lap here too, folks. So we'll just keep an eye on him. But Bopton will be next on a timed run. So Bopton, well, the resident Kiwi of the bunch, of course. And let's just see what this Pot 4 Golf racing driver can do. And well, we'll flick up to them a little bit. Droftas, it's only taken him over half a second. Yes. Now, we're exactly right. Good point, Droftas, and thank you for giving me that. Yes, most definitely is Bopton. So it's a 1 minute 32.4. Holy moly. The lad is starting to fire up as well. But yes, good point by Droftas. Yes, it's only taken him half a season, but the lad has turned up, as Jidoku is currently nearly a second up, and he's all P15 for the reserve driver. Jidoku with a 1 minute 32.6, and he will, well, this will be his last absolute push. We've got Macedonian on an outlap, but yes, he most certainly is. Suicide 5 on an outlap. Mr. Altitude, we'll call him, and why not? He's the highest placed kitty at the moment, so wow, it's all starting to happen here at Formula 4 Australia China, a track that they're familiar with, and well, it's good because, like I said, we did touch on early doors. It was part of the tracks that the boys had to submit 3 of their time trial times at the start of the season, of course, and well, there you go. China was one of those tracks. So some of them sweated it out, some of them didn't, and well, there you go. A lot of them that you're starting to see there retiring in the pit lane, quite comfortable with their laps. I do apologise, folks. I think I might have missed 1 or 2 laps there. We've got Rip the Beans. Well, he's already done his lap. We've got some rock stars in Brad Tay. Brad Tay, wow, that is a lot slower than his previous best. He will be done. Brad Tay, oh, Brad, where's the checkered flag? There it is. No, he won't be done. Hang on a minute. The game is asleep. There you go. Well, okay. Interesting to note. So there you go. So Brad Tay will have another crack at it. Nat Hammer, same deal. Nat Hammer's got another crack at it, but he's sitting in 10th. Well and truly safe with a 1 minute 32.4. He did that lap early doors and has been quite comfortable ever since, to be honest with you. We've got Bopton out there. Bopton will be going in the pit lane. Behind him is a reserve driver, and that must be, excuse me, let's just find who that is. That is definitely not, yeah, they've all invalidated. So Brad Tay, he's the one to watch, really, and obviously Old Boy will be out of this session, so Jidoku's called it a day, so it's all up to Brad Tay. Well, hey, see what I did there? As, yes, Housey is, well, he says, send me another invite. No problem, buddy. No problem, mate. And, should I get you a couple, Housey? Why not? Just a couple. As you know, I like to bombard everybody with the invites, so that's just how we do it. And so, yeah, whereabouts are we? So, oh no, we've missed our Brad Tay invalidated, and well, that's it. That's him done. That is Q1 done, folks. And, well, there you go. We do have our drop zone. Brad Tay, Blue Dog. Blue Dog is out as well. And, well, let's just touch on Blue Dog while Housey's doing his very, very best to, well, to rejoin the lobby, of course. Blue Dog's wheel has been playing funny buggers on him lately, and well, he's due for an upgrade, folks. And I do believe he has purchased it. And I think the 15th of November is when the great man will get his replacement for now, and then an upgrade a bit later on. But we're not going to give away personal details like that. But I tell you what, looking forward to when that happens to see the true pace of the blue man. Yes, he's down there in 17th. He won't be happy with that there, as I can hear. Hang on a minute.
No, I'm here. But I just can't get in.
You can't get into the lobby.
No, you might have to do a screen share play with me or something, because this just ain't working.
All right.
I've done restarted the PS. I've restarted the game. I've restarted my net. I've tried all the available options.
So fantastic stuff once again. So just give us a second though, mate. We've got a bit of there you go. It's just ticked over. I will send you just keep trying, mate. I will try to get you in. To be honest with you, worst case scenario, I'll do a share play. I'm not too sure if we can do that while we're streaming, though. I don't think it does work. Yes, he did. There's Zerx. He did try everything like that, and well, anyway, we'll get it. We'll push on. So we'll keep sending him invites, and yeah, I'll keep sending you invites, mate, and we'll try to get you in. As long as you're here, you can go off the stream a little bit. I mean, it's okay. We'll do our best to get you in, of course. Like I said, I don't think I can play from, but. Like I did touch on there, Red Tape, 16th, Blue Dog, 17th, Old Boy did not participate, and One Slick Mofo. Too sure what will happen with the lad there, but he is out, and Energetics, Energetics, no, cannot. Cannot. The character of the Dutchman. I mean, I tell you what. I mean, that's all I can say. They're great characters and great friends of ours, of course. Yes. Try to invite friends. I'll keep sending you invites, Howsy. Just try this. Try this. I keep having another crack. Yes, I can see you online there, brother. I can see you online. Get your butt in the lobby, and it's all your fault, Howsy.
Oh yeah.
I'm joking.
Seriously. I'm trying to wrap my brain.
Sort it out, mate. Come on, sort it out. That's all right, mate. We'll do our best here, folks. As well, I'll tell you what, these boys aren't hesitating, and there's a couple of lads first out there. And first out there is Mr. Nat Hammer. Nat Hammer there, Monster Energy, folks. And Energetics, you are a cloud, my friend. Yes, Beansy. Hey, listen, mate, that was only Q1, Beansy. And we've got to see you do it over the journey, mate. But yes, so far so good. And, well, the great man there, Beansy's fired up. And Beansy on the pace again. Just giving himself a bit of a pat on the back there, Housey. And, well, I'll let you take care of all of that Twitch chat. Because that is all real time. We need a fourth Hello Kitty. Well, I'll tell you what. Snooey, he's let the team down. I can't tell you any more than that, mate. I can't. I can't, but yeah, I mean, that's the way it is, unfortunately. So, yeah. Anyway, let's just move on because the championship's starting to really fire up here, folks. And if you did miss the start, there is the championship tables. I'll make that a little bit bigger for you, folks, so you can see that a bit better. Just give me one. There we go. So, Nodsty leading the championship by 50 points over Nat Hammer. And Nat Hammer on 201 points, chasing. And he did jump Macedonian there a couple of weeks ago there, Housey, as you're well and truly aware of. And, well, anytime's good as the present to anytime you want to jump in with your stats, of course. Statman 2.0, greeted by, sponsored to you by Hello there, Housey, is in the room. So, absolutely brilliant stuff. Yes, we do know. I did notice that, but I mean, it was a bit late, and you're a busy lad there, X. So we'll forgive you this once, my friend. There's been some quality names over the journey, and Choo Choo Train is unfortunately missing today at the moment. So Nat Hammer, first one to blink. We are currently watching him, but there you go. That is the championship, and he's firing right up there, mate. There's quite some battles all the way through the list. It's actually quite close. They're pairs. They are in pairs, so to speak, and the pot divisions are really starting to fire up there. Myself, if I must say so myself too, mate. So. Unfortunately, I don't have a live. Well, there you go. When you call for it, I didn't have it, so I should do that. So get a live pot screen. So why not? Why not? We'll just chuck more info up there for you guys and girls at home.
I've got the pot details.
Whoa! Nat Hammer's around. Nat Hammer is around, and lucky he's out of that wall, but turn 13 bites another one. Absolutely bites another one. So Macedonian beginning his lap. Well, about to anyway. I think it might be Nodsty on a lap. So Nodsty on the medium. So there you go. Let's just see if Nodsty's got the pace to keep it on the medium, of course. Let's just see what time he can do. Roughly, the medium isn't too far off the soft prime time, and strategic-wise, I mean, anything can happen. There are a number of ways you can go, but I do know, like what most tracks are, the hard compound is absolutely rubbish. So Nodsty gets his lap, or his session underway with a 1 minute 32.9 there, Housey. Fury Strap with a bit of a bank, a bit of an eye-opener. There you go, the boys on the softs doing their thing and just going around and not setting impressive times at all. 2.5 is out there on the soft compound as well. Who is next? So the Stig... I do apologise if I've missed Kyotonic. Kyotonic, who I missed? I'm not too sure. Maybe Tactical Genius. I'm not too sure. But anyway, here's the Stig. The Stig sets a 1 minute 36.4, and that is P4 for now. There is a golf driver out there in Bopton. Bopton is on the soft as well. Just coming out of turn 15 into turn 16. Yes, the last corner of the track. There you go, pulls right over. Not setting a quick time on the softs. Trying to start on the medium, I dare say he's trying to do there, mate. So a lot of tactics happening here in Formula 4 Australia, here at China, which is what they tend to do on every Q2 session, on every track we go to, Housey.
Yep.
Let me just bear with me, folks. I'm going to see if I can get Housey in on a share play. I don't think I can, but I'll have a crack anyway. I'll have a crack, mate. I'll have a crack. Oh, shit. Nah, I cannot.
Okay.
I cannot, Mr. Housey. I cannot do share play while I am streaming.
Okay, right. Well, I've just joined a multiplayer online just to see whether it was anything to do with this, and it's not. I've just joined a 5-lapper session. No problem at all.
Well, I'm going to send you a jump out of that one, and I'll send you another invite. And hopefully, we get you in the lobby. Okay, there's another two headed your way. Yes, Q2 has started. And, who's out there on track? Do apologise, folks. We are having technical difficulties. And, Housey is struggling. Do you have a full lobby? No. Well, we do not. We are missing one, and the one we were missing is Snooey. I tried to call the reserves out, but it is a long weekend, and, there you go. So, if I can join a share play, maybe for Housey. Hang on a minute. I can join a share play. Yeah, not a problem. So there you go. If you like, I can send Droftas an invite. He can spectate, and you can share play with him. How does that sound, Housey, if you can't get in?
If I can just get some visuals, that would be helpful.
Yeah, of course, mate. Most definitely, mate. Most definitely. I'll send Droftas. I will send energetics. Come on, mate. What am I doing? Wrong bloody menu. Droftas has joined the party. Yes, invite friends. I'll invite the new Portonian, the birthday boy, into the lobby, of course. Well, he's not in that list. He's in this list. Yes, he's a European lad. And get him in there, of course. Droftas, invite your way, my friend. And happy birthday for yesterday. He doesn't. He doesn't want to speak, but all good, folks. Yes, Droftas has got a couple of invites. As energetics is just being energetics, and energetics is just being energetics. So Nat Hammer, What we're about to see on track, yes, he's in the second sector. We've got a Hello Kitty. Is that Suicide 5? It most certainly is. On the medium, let's just see what time he can do. Aus Div out there on top of the tree with a 1 minute 32.971. And, well, Quietonic, well, he's not too far off, but of course on the soft. And what you set, your fastest time on that compound, you will start the very... Whoa, no. Mr. Altitude invalidated on the last corner, which means this next lap will be red. And, he'd be kicking himself at the moment. And unfortunate. Jadoku will be next. He is a reserve driver. And, let's just see what he can do. Of course, making a Q2 session, which is great to see. And, yeah, I mean... We don't get to see enough of the reserves, of course. Like I did touch on, the commitment of the full-time lads has been phenomenal. Well, there you go. As you pump another guy up, into the pit lane he goes. Nat Hammer will be next. And no, he will not, because, his ERS is on now. That's just a bit of an eye in. Of course, yes, starting his run again. Here is, at the moment, P10 with a 43, so not representative at all. Rip the Beans getting himself underway on the medium. And, Tabbed is out there as well, getting his lap underway as well. Excuse me, folks. So, pretty much 2-5 starting a lap. So, a lot of lads out there starting a lap. And we do have a very slow reserve car. And it is that, what has happened there? We've got a spin. We have a spin from Tactical Genius. And, on his... Oh, that has hurt. That has hurt. So, I dare say I would turn... If he's got the fuel... I wouldn't even attempt to set this lap. I'd turn everything off. And, there is certainly time. 5 minutes and 20 seconds there, Housey. And I'm not too sure how you're travelling there, mate. Is everything going okay?
I got Droftus's visuals up. So, unfortunately, the only downside is obviously I've got Droftus's camera as 2.5s hit the wall and DNF'd.
Oh, dearie me. He was looking for a great showing here today. And, 2.5 bites the bullet. Whereabouts is he? I think I've just missed it.
Between turn 7 and 8. Between turn 7 and 8, second sector.
Oh, mate. He will be kicking himself. As Nat Hammer,
he's got the lap time on the board.
He's out, mate. He's not going to participate. There you go. Yep. So Nat Hammer with a 33.3 and puts himself in 4th position. There is a... Tabbed, I'm still apologise. And yes, Tabbed itching for a seat. He's at 1 minute 32.2. And that's an impressive time there, Housey, on the medium.
Yeah, nice time from Tabbed, the reserve driver there. Obviously got quite a few on the mediums.
Yes,
Bopton just goes up to P6 for the 34.006, so not a bad time from Bopton either.
I'll tell you what, I think Suicide 5 might be out of fuel. I think. It looks like he is. He's struggling. He's, unless he's just getting out of the way. I'm not too sure. But there you go. He's going to make it back to maybe a splash and dash, Housey. Jadoku flies by him on his outlap, and, Darkness Abyss is out there on an outlap as well. Got to focus on this drop zone, of course. Yes, it'll only be the top 10 that survive this session. So P11 right through to 15, we're going to lose. And Energetics, as I do apologise, folks, but Energetics has asked a question. Let's just stop and answer this one, eh? How's the weather? It is absolutely beautiful, mate. Today was a fantastic day down here in Melbourne, and yes, the sun is starting to shine, and I reckon we're in for a scorching summer, to be fair. Today was, I can't remember what temperature it actually got. Mid-20s, mate. Degrees Celsius. And, so there you go. That's a bit of...
Jaguar.
Oh, thank you.
Jaguar of the Stig, just on a lap. He's got a really good tow from his teammate down the back straight. Not sure which one of his teammates it was, but he's had a good tow from one of them.
So the Bean set of 1 minute 33.4, and the Stig right behind him. There you go, 500ths off him. Yeah, Darkness doing the teammate thing and giving his teammate a great tow.
Yeah, look where they are. There might be a bit of a reverse hoping on this lap. I think Darkness will be hoping for a bit of a tow, perhaps. Got the 2 Jaguars in front of him, unless they're just going to get out of his way. We'll pick that one up in a bit. So we're still waiting on Darkness Suicide 5 and Jaduku
Yes, correct.
to set their times. Here comes Jaduku's on his lap now, just coming into turn 14. So he should be setting his lap time. He has got the soft tyre fitted at the moment. Just exiting the last corner now, turn 16. So let's see where Jaduku goes. He goes, look at that, reserves 1 and 2. Jaduku goes P2, 132.944 on the soft tyre.
Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all from the
nice
lad.
lap.
But I'll tell you what, how's he? Starting on the soft, there's a very interesting. I mean, I'm not going to talk about it in a Q2 session. So I don't want to give too much away. Probably not even going to talk about it in a Q3 session. But I'm going to talk tyre strat. I am going to talk tyre strat. Probably on a formation lap. And well, I mean, there's a lot of engineering going on. And I mean, all credit to the lads. But I mean. It's always insights, but I mean, it's always good to do your... Oh, mate, I'm going to try to say it, Housey. I'm going to try to say it. Due diligence. Yes, and...
That's good.
Yeah, I think I did it right. And Darkness Abyss, anyway, let's just push on. Darkness Abyss with a 1 minute 33.3. P6, Housey. Woof.
Okay, so we're just looking for S5 now. He's out on an out lap at the moment.
Yeah, Bozza's about to have a crack as well. He's next on a time run, fitting in P14. And let's just see what the Golf Racing driver can do. I do believe he's a Pop 3 driver, is the Bozman. And looking for a good showing on the medium with a 1 minute 37.1. That was a banker lap set on the soft compound. So anything better than that will do, of course. But he wants to be in that top 10. Let's just see what time he can do. That is a shocking camera angle. And he does P3 with a 1 minute 32.7. Great lap from the Bozman. As Suicide 5 about to get his lap underway, as the great man Housey did say, have a look at the bottom 3. Excuse me. Bopton, Tactical Genius, Suicide 5 just beginning his lap. So that's where we're going to focus, Housey.
Yep. I got on board with Suicide 5. Nosdy went fastest there, as you spoke, at 32.019. Take P1, or provisional P1 at this point in time. So we've got Bopton on an out lap 2. Stig's in the pit, so I think Stig's done because the timer is now at 0.
Yeah, the checkered flags are starting to fall. So yeah, Bopton's done as well, mate. So it's really only Tactical Genius and Suicide 5. And well, let's just see what this lad can do. Yet to set a valid time. This will be it. Make or break. And Ramsell, the chiropractor, has joined the chat.
Tactical's round. Tactical's done. That's it. He's done.
Well, that's unfortunate for Tactical, but Suicide 5, Mr. Altitude himself, just lit up the second sector purple. And, well, absolutely on a lap here is the lad trying to get a nice little sneaky toe. Not too sure who that is out there. That might be Bozza or Bopton, probably Bopton. And because the checkered flag has fallen. So Suicide 5, as they did touch on, yet to set a lap yet at them. Well, a valid one anyway. This will be it. Make or break the Hello Kitty Pot 4 driver. Yes, that is the Hello Kitty livery, folks. And, well, let's just see what he can do. Keeps it nice and valid. Keeps it nice and valid. Is he in? Is he in? Oh, P2.
Yes.
P2 with a 1 minute 32.039. 200ths off Nodsty's time. Oh, I tell you what, Mr. Altitude living up to his name. And there he is there. So Tactical.
Look at the top 3.
Done and dusted. Look at Coyote. I do apologise for being a bit... well, there you go. I sounded a bit shocked, but... Kaya, that was not intentional. I mean, you've got some true pace when you absolutely fire up. All these lads do have. And there's a reason why they are all here. So, yeah, looking forward to it, Housey. The boys are starting to fire up. It's good.
Yep, certainly is. Just not my day today, obviously. My phone's just died and everything now. It's just like, oh.
Don't drop that still. So yeah, let's just not go into what kind of fan page it would be though, mate. I mean, he's left of centre, that fella. Anyway, no, all credit, we love him. Absolutely love the Mr. Altitude. P2. So anyway, Nodsty, Suicide 5, Coyotonic, tabbed, Bozza, Jadoku, Mr. Fury Strat, Darkness Abyss even as well on the medium. Fantastic to see. Macedonian in there as well. And Nat Hammer survives just by the skin of his teeth. Well, there you go, the free tyre choice. Rip the Beans, P11, the best of the rest. The Stig, P12, Bopton, P13, and Tactical Ninjas, P14. Don't forget what? I don't know, mate. I'm kind of lost. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Do you know what he means? Don't forget. Oh, the driver of the day. Yeah, the driver of the day, most likely. So I bloody forget that every week. So lately, I don't know, energetics. And, everyone keeps telling me it's an age thing. I'm gonna have to start agreeing with them soon. I mean, bloody hell, mate. So we do have movement. There, we do have movement. We do have movement. And it will... Ah, the lad who loves a bit of airtime. And that is Darkness Abyss. We've got... Give me my phone. No, thank you. No, energetics. No, no tomfoolery from you, my friend. Does anyone know what he means? Well, I mean... If you can understand him, it says more about yourself there, Mr. Chiropractor, than anyone else. I mean, who can understand him? He means well. He's got a good heart, the lad. But, I mean, he's another one that's a bit left of field. I reckon that's probably a good thing. Him and Suicide 5 and Energetics are in the same team, of course. And it's probably a good thing because, well... Both of them a bit left of field, and well, we do love them both. Both. Well, I'm going to call them staples. Of course, yes, Energetics was a part of the team last season. As we welcome Stano VP, I think I've said that right. You were follower number 134. We are watching, well, you were watching Formula 4 Racing. This is the Australian division. Yes, we are at Shanghai, China. Currently watching Darkness Abyss get us underway. Yes, on an outlap. We're into a Q3 session as Fabulous. What a name. Fabulous. Thank you for following. 135. Let's bring them in. Woo-hoo. As, yeah, thank you very much for the follow. And you probably did hear me introduce you. What you're watching, of course, it is in the description. And, while you're there, actually, Housey, we are watching Darkness Abyss. I'll let you take it away. So I might put some links into the chat just to get the newcomers all on board, of course.
Okay, yep. So I'll pick up Darkness's lap. Just exiting turn 4. End of the first sector just coming up now. Obviously, it will probably go purple because he's first.
Sorry, Housey. We've got a new follower, Papa Ute 10, follow 136, absolute legend. Welcome to the stream. As 25 subscribes. Excuse me, 25 subscribes. Well, there you go. Is it his first month? Yes. Just subscribed. Yes, it is his first. Where you been, 25? Jeez. I'm only joking, mate. Thank you for all your support, buddy. We do appreciate that. As excuse me. I'll leave it with you, Housey.
Yep, so Darkness just exiting turn 12 at the moment. It's just through 13, this long right-hander. Tricky one onto the back straight. It's going to get this DRS open, up into 8th gear. Oh. And I can't report any more than that because now I can't display the host screen. Dropbox has dropped out, I think. Possibly.
Oh, hang on a second, mate. I'm having technical issues as well. Just give us a second, folks. Do apologise. I am working in the background.
It's all go today. All go. Or nothing's going. That's more to the point. Technical failures left, right and centre we have today.
Yes, things have just logged out. And, well, yeah, things have just logged out. I'm currently logging in the... This is crazy, man. This is absolutely crazy. But we're gonna push through. We do apologise, but the important part of Q3 is still to come. So it's not all lost. Just bear with us, folks. As Defiant, Eyes Defiance. We'll call him Defiance. Yes, it's got to be Defiance. Is welcome to the stream. Thank you very much. Just give us a second, folks. We're just working in the background and trying to fix a couple of things here. It's going off like a frog in a sock. Just give us 1 second. One second, folks. This is insane, man.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh, hey. Okay, he's back. I've got to give him an invite. And there you go. We've logged in. There is that. That is the penalty system. That is, well, a brief overview of roughly the rule sort of system. There is also how we award our drivers' finishes, folks. And it is... Oh, not that one. It is there. There is the point system, folks, and that's what we award. That's what we award, and for the drivers who finish, of course, and for the drivers and fans out there, guess what? Guess what? Energetics. You know what? Instead of you know, being a bit of a funny bugger out there, have a look. Have a look. There is something for everybody in our merch store, and yes, we do have one. And well, things recently added, and there's something there for everyone, and. Just see if I can get Droftus an invite. Do one anyway.
No, he's got it.
He's got it. So how's his back?
Yeah, he's
and
I'm back.
Let's just get back to the racing. I do apologise, folks. Just doing a couple of things, as you can see.
So yeah, Tab currently sits pole at the moment on a 131.062. We've got Suicide 5 P2 on a 131.647. Nodsty in P3 a 31.668. Macedonia P4 32.218. Darkness 5th. 132.406. Fury Strat in 6th with a 32.459. Nat Hammer with a 32.893 in 7th, and his teammate in Kynotonic sitting 8th on a 33.302. Bozza and Jaduku yet to set times, although they're both in the pits as well at the moment. Yeah, so we've got that little lull.
This is the hang on this is the time. Come on, Housey, do it, mate. Bring in your stat band.
Okay.
Come on, this is your time. This is your time to shine, my friend.
All right, so let's have a quick see what we can get through. So last week's results, I'll have a quick recap. So Beansy was first, One Slick was second, Snowy was third, pole position was One Slick. Fastest lap was Nat Hammer, and the driver of the day was our man Snowy. Best finishers last week for Snowy as well, with third place.
Yes.
There's been 13 people to have stood on the podium so far this season. Nodsty, Nat Hammer, Smackinda, Snowy, One Slick, Macedonia, Beans, Old Boy, Blue Dog, Bozza, Fury, Darkness, and Brad Tay. And of them, the only guys to have stood on each step of the podium, so first, second and third, is Nodsty, Macedonia and Bozza. Nodsty has been P1 the whole season in the Drivers' Championship table, with Nat Hammer and Macedonia on 3-week runs at P2 and P3 respectively, with Fury doing a solid job with a 6-week run at P4. Stig and Beans, are on a 4-week run, staying the same or moving up each week in the drivers' table, and Smackinda and One Slick are on 3-week runs. Championship table then, I know it's been up on the screen, but I'll have a bit of a talk through it with you. So as I said, Nodsty has been P1 the whole season, so it's no change at P1. Nodsty leads with 251. Nat Hammer has lost a few points to Nodsty, but keeps and holds P2 with 201. Gap stays the same between P2 and P3, with Macedonia keeping P3 on 198. Excellent show so far from a pot 3 driver in Fury, who sits P4, as I mentioned, 149 points. In 5th is another pot 3 driver in Bozza. He's only 8 points behind Fury in 5th. 6th position sees our first change of the table this week, scoring 6th place last week, so he's 2-5 up to 6th, 139 points. Joint on points for 2-5 in P6 is the Stig, who's 7th. Again, not bad for a pot 4 driver. There's the Stig, so 139 points, 7th place. Blue Dogs, joint worst finish last week, sees him drop to P8 on 133. Jaguar's top driver sits P9 in Smackinda. He'll be looking to improve on 5th last week, so he sits 9th on 121 points. Cut me off if you need to, Skate. Having taken pole and finished P2 last week, One Slick moves himself up to P10, 103 points. Having won 2 weeks in a row, Beans is on the charge and up to P11 with 98 points. Although level on points, Brad Tate drops a place to P12, also on 98 points, so it's a tight battle there. between those two. Unfortunately, S5 has had a few poor results lately at Suicide 5, and as a result, he's dropped to P13 on 95 points. Also dropping a position is the man with many names, Mr. Chasey Dane. Obviously, he's not here this week, but sits P14. 12th place, 12th place last week, sees Monster Energy's Cryotonic sit P15 on 87 points. Rockstar's Old Boy moves up to P16 on 71 points. Non-classified last week leaves Darkness P17 on 69 points. After a few weeks away, P14 last week sees Johnny M4 on 18th, on 64 points. The main man, Bopton, holds 19th place on 39 points. And finally, rounding off our 20 drivers with a solid third last week, Snooey closes the gap to just 2 points between himself and P19, but currently sits P20. That is the driver's table. I have got the pot stuff for you, but I'm just going to have a quick look back at the screen and see if I need to be cut off. You just cut me off.
You're right, Major Doku's about to set his lap, and he does so with 1 minute 32.2. As I was just paying attention to your energetics, working overtime, trying to work out commands. I mean, you got to love the commitment of the lad. Yes, there's a lot of lads out there on outlaps, and while Nodsty is about to get himself underway again, Cryotonic is out there as well. And whereabouts is he? Getting a nice toe off his teammate in Nat Hammer, I do believe. And while one of them's going to peel off, and I reckon one of them, that is Nat, getting well out of the way. Great teamwork again by these Monster Energy drivers. And, well, that's what it's all about here at Formula 4. And Housey is, yeah, exactly right. And it's good to put some on ice. And, well, there you go. So, Cryotonic with a 1 minute 31.9. And as Xerxes just did say in the chat, awesome stuff, Housey. Thank you very, very much for that. And he's got way more, mate. The bloke is phenomenal. Instead, Matt G did his last comms this season with us. So, you know what? I mean, it's been building for quite a number of months here. Maybe we get rid of the 2.0 and you just become the stat man. You just become just the stat man from the great man in Hello There, Housey. And yeah, his commitment is unparalleled. It's
tabbed. Nice. Tab sets to 130, 726 pole at the moment. Who have we got coming across the line now?
Fury.
That's Suicide 5, or was that Fury?
That was Fury with
131, 519, P3. So we've got Darkness on a lap. I'm just watching Darkness coming down the back straight. Got no traffic in front of him, just got past one of the Rockstar cars, which must have been Nodsty, because he's the only Rockstar car out there. So we'll see. Darkness is going to be next. The Jaguar driver, as I said, currently sat P17 in the Drivers' Championship. Needs a decent result, I dare say, does Darkness.
Yeah, he does a little bit. He's starting to fire up a little bit. And there you
go,
P4.
P4, lovely.
P4. Who is next? That is a Hello Kitty. That is the Hello Kitty of Suicide 5, is it? Yeah. It certainly is. Oh, he ran wide that last turn, and let's just see if he improves. He does improve, but he's still P3 with a 1 minute 31.4. Nat Hammer. Nat Hammer sets a 1 minute 32.05. That is P8. Macedonian will be next. Will he be next? Whereabouts is Macedonia?
Yep, Macedonia just crossed the line now. 131.743 puts himself in 7th place. So that is it, I think, unless Tabs is going again, but I think he's on a cooldown lap. He is on a lap, but he's going slow.
Yeah, he's definitely not going to go again, of course. There is a Hello Kitty.
So that is it, I think.
That is it. That's done. We've got our running order, Housey.
Yeah.
We've got our running order, and, well, I'll tell you what, folks. Tabbed. I mean, I did mention to him, have a look how much he's in front by, and, well, tabbed on this thing with a 1 minute 37. And, well, there you go. Missing a lot of Pot 1 drivers at the moment. Smakinda, not here, of course. Snooey, a no-show, and Mofo's in the lobby, but something happened with his disqualification. I'm not too sure what did go on there. We'll have a look at the race director. That'll be anything that we don't already know about this session, but there you go, tabbed 5/10, half a second ahead of Bozza. Suicide 5, P3 from the lad. doing a great thing for Team Hello Kitty. The lead Hello Kitty driver ahead of Mr. Fury Strat. Mr. Fury Strat is a pot 3 driver there, Housey. And P4 for the lab. Darkness Abyss.
Yes.
Darkness Abyss is great to see him in P5. Nodsty is in P6, Macedonian P7, Kyo P8, and Nathammer P9, and Jadoku, the reserve driver as well in.
Yep, good effort from Jadoku there. As Ramsel's pointing out in the chat, Hello Kitty, 3 cars in the top 10. Get in. Yes, Ramsel. Good performance from Kitty there. See if they can carry it on through to the race.
Yes, that is a $1 million question.
I mean, to be fair, yeah.
Yeah, you don't get points for qualifying, so they've all got to perform during the
Well,
races.
you get 2 points for pole.
Well, you know what I mean. So, of course, yes, if you
We're just for any newbies out there.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, that's right. I mean, I did throw in those. Droftas has had to quit it, gave him a car.
Yeah.
Oh, it's brilliant. So we'll wait 20 odd seconds. I'll send him another invite just to make sure.
Yeah.
How good is it?
This is good. So, Constructors' Championship, whilst we're waiting for the boys to ready up and sort their tyre strats out. Rockstar hold P1 with 553 points. Monster move up this week to P2 on 519. Kitty have dropped to P3 in a tight battle with Monster. Just 4 points behind on 515 points. Jaguar sit P4 on 442. With Golf in P5, unfortunately, where they've been for the last 5 weeks on 355 points. As Droftus is getting us back in, I believe.
No problem,
I'm going
mate.
to go off the stream for a second.
I'll go through the running order as we've got tabbed out there. Put it on poll, of course. Bozza, P2, Golf Racing, and Suicide 5. Mr. Altitude, living up to his name finally, is there in P3. Great to see. We'll flick to those tyres. Actually, I might as well flick to those tyres now. I don't even know why I didn't do that. There you go. There are the tyres. And Suicide 5 out there on the softs, of course, trying to make them. He's going to try to make the most of them at the start of the Grand Prix. Suicide 5, Mr. Fury Strat, his teammate on the medium. So a bit of a split strategy there from the Hello Kitty boys, looking to maximise that the second row. A fantastic showing. Darkness Abyss, P5. Team Jaguar, the lead Team Jaguar. Of course, missing Smakinda this week, unfortunately. Nodsty, while doing his thing, our championship leader, warming up his tyres ever so vigorously. P6, Macedonian. P7, Team Hello Kitty. Well, there you go. 3 Hello Kitties in the top 7. That is a great showing from that particular team. Kyotonic is in P8. There he is there. Nat Hammer is P9. Jadoku, the reserve, in P10. And, giving some energy. Well, there you go. Coming out of turn 13. Putting some energy into those tyres. We've got Rip the Beans. Well, his free tyre choice. And his free tyre choice is the hard compound. So, interesting to see which way that lad is going. Him and his teammate, the Stig, has gone the hard compound as well. Bopton out there on the medium. And now that we can talk about tyre strategy, well, we'll just go through this running order first. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Bopton, P13. Tactical Genius, P14. 2-5. Unfortunately, put it in the wall in Q1. And he did not take any participation from that point on, was out. Brad Tay in P16 on the hards. Blue Dog, his teammate, the same sort of deal. Old boy, looking for a rocket, is the lad he said in the chat. And, a.k.a. Footy Dad, he is in P18. One Slick Mofo is there in 19th. And the new Portonian is in P20.
Yeah. Late joiner. No, I think he's just struggling to spectate himself. At this point in time, he might have to just.
That's all right. We've got some lights here, Housey. We've got 4 or 5 lights. We'll wait for some revs. Folks. And they're starting to build, and we are go here. Shanghai, China. Fantastic launch by Tab. Look at that. Where is Suicide 5? He's there and thereabouts. Oh, they're about to go 3-4 wide into turn 1. So far, so good from all of the lot. Oh, look at this side by side. Some places 3 wide there, Housey. This is phenomenal by all involved. Have they got through cleanly? Yes, they have.
I think so. It was close. I was waiting for the carbon fibre to come flying up, but I didn't see any. Just bear with me for a few minutes as Droftus is sorts his screen out for us.
Yes,
Much
yes, that's
appreciated,
okay, mate.
Loftus.
That's okay. I've just saved the replay, so it's all good. Nat Hammer is all over the back of Darkness Abyss. Darkness Abyss holding position. Suicide 5 holding position as well. In fact, he's hanging on to TRL Bozza. Where is Bozza? There is Bozza. And have a look at Tab. Tab just going whack. Catch me if you can, boys. I'm going to enjoy the clean air around here in this very, very thin air density track. And, there's so many stats as the Statman 2.0 has just gone through. But the history of this lot and the development, how they're getting used to racing with each other, it is absolutely fantastic to see. And Macedonian on the hunt as well, all over the back of his championship rival in Nat Hammer. Nodsty up into 4th there, Housey, doing a great job is the lad. And our championship leader is always there knocking on the door, very, very rarely misses the lad, as we are seeing a move for position on track. And that is Kyotonic and Fury Strat swapping and swapping again. And Kyotonic holds that P8. Fury down into P9, so not too sure what happened with him off the start. Maybe a bit of wheel spin, but everyone is so far so good. This is phenomenally clean. These lads should be proud.
Oh, Bozza, Beans and One Slick all going side by side. 2-5 looking to get in the mix as well, so it's kicking off towards the back of the field.
Well, One Slick Mofo,
all good at the moment.
He's out of position, folks. He is one to watch, as we've got Pro Digio F1. Welcome to the stream. Your follower number 138. This is Formula 4 Racing. This is the Australian division. And One Slick Mofo, there he is there, the golf racing driver, looking forward to make him, looking forward, he started last. And, he's just doing his thing. Yep. And, he's P14. Oh, no! Jodoku spun and collected Mofo. And that is unfortunate. Mofo will have damage. We have yellow flags in Sector 2. And, if the luck's with you, the luck's with you. And if it's not, it's not. And there's another follow. There is another follow. Not Vanilla HD. What a name. What a name. Welcome to the stream. 138. Oh, no, 139. So, thank you very, very much.
Indeed. So, yeah, One Slick does have right-hand side end plate damage. Didn't look like Jodoku had any damage.
Yeah, unfortunate for Mofo. I mean, the lad was just starting to make amends. And, just like I did touch on there, folks. I mean, sometimes you got the luck, sometimes you don't, and it's just a hit and miss with the luck side of the department, because we all know Mofo's quality, and just unfortunate. It's one of those incidences that wrong place, wrong time, wrong place, whatever you want to, however you want to word that one. And there you go. Let's just flick back up to the top here, Housey, because Nodsty, Rockstar Racing, all over Suicide 5. I wonder if Suicide 5's starting to feel the pinch. These soft compound, they are good for a number of laps, depending on your setup.
Nodsty has got the softs himself as well.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So,
soft versus soft.
I mean, I've done some race simulations here at this particular track, and depending on which way you go with the setup, I mean, you can comfortably get 12 laps on a set of softs here, quite comfortably. And, if you have a lap 1 incident, the mediums, depending on your setup, the mediums will go to the end, folks. So it all depends on your setup and how you approach it, of course, but it can be done. And yesteryear, I mean, just go back as last year's game, the tyre wear on this particular track was through the roof. And on this particular game, the tyre wear is actually has almost come...
Here we go.
Yeah, almost non-existent, so to speak, at this particular track. Very, very, very light wear.
Nodsty looking for a move, up the inside of Suicide 5, down a straight.
Oh,
it's close. Oh, he's not giving it up, his S5. We've got Bozza just in front as well.
I'll tell you what, there was a bit of a nudge. There was a bit of a nudge there, Housey. Suicide 5, a little bit of a love tap. Bit of a love tap to the boss man. And, wonder if he's got any... He's carried on, so it can't be too much damage, if damage at all. And, he has got P4 at the moment. Still phenomenally good from the lad. He would want a bit of a podium, does the bloke. Where is 2-5? His cousin that was out of position. Yes, 2-5. All over Bopton as well. Excuse me, and I do believe we've just missed a pass out on track Darkness Abyss, Macedonian.
Darkness,
What is
yeah.
going on here? He's there you go. Have a look at Darkness starting to fire up as well. So it's good to see. Good to see from the lad. 2-5. There he is there. P14 low over Bopton like a rash. And well, there he is. And well, the stash man 2-5 is well trying to climb his way through this field. Blue Dog and Brad Tay. Well, incidentally, they find each other the same part of the bloody tarmac as they do every other week. And well, P15, P16, both on the hard compound. Jadoku after that spin is in P17. Kyotonic, P18, and One Step Mofo is last.
Yeah, I'm not sure quite what happened to Kyotonic. Probably, I'm not sure if he had damage, but he just pitted on the last lap, so that's why he's back down there. Oncelik is also, I can't see the race director from here, but he's got a penalty as Fury's off. Fury's off. Where is he? That is turn 13. So Fury's dropped now to 16th.
There he is there. Yes, there he is there.
16th.
And, well, on the back straight, turn 13. And tell you what, folks, turn 13, this game does bite if you get it wrong. And, well, Fury playing a victim to that, of course, the Hello Kitty driver. Probably has to...
S5's in the pits.
Probably just has to chill out a little bit. As Suicide 5, let's just see if he's going for a nose change. Yes. So there you go, Housey, as suspected. He did have a bit of a front wing damage and from a little bit of a love tap to Bozza, and he has replaced that nose. He's put the medium on, and that will go to the end of the Grand Prix. So look for him to come towards his own, towards the end. Tabbed leads this one by nearly 3 seconds, believe it or not. Bozza and Nodsty having a cracking battle, Housey. P2 and 3.
They are indeed. I'm currently watching Macedonia trying to gain on the back of Darkness. He's in a bit of a Jaguar sandwich, is Macedonia. He's got Darkness in front of him and Stig behind him. Old Boy doing a decent job, up to 8th at the moment.
Yes, he's one we haven't really spoken. Well, hang on
a
minute. Suicide 5, what's going on with him? Suicide 5's dropped like a stone. He's spun. Suicide 5 has gone from good to bad to worse. And finds himself dead last. Yes, it's the cold tyres, and they probably weren't hot enough. And, well, there you go. Around she went. And at the very twisty turn 2 and 3 there, Housey, as you can see for yourself, but Tab, well, just building on this lead. What a lead he does have. 5 laps in as Bopton and 2-5. 2-5 gets the job done, and that is up into P11, folks. P11 from 2-5, starting to claw his way back up the field as Darkness Abyss is on the hunt for Macedonian. Macedonian in P5 doing very well.
Just past him.
Oh, I do apologise.
Just past him, Macedonian. Down the back straight, Macedonia got the move done. He's been creeping up on the back for the last couple of laps, but finally gets that done. So the Jaguars need to work now together in 6th and 7th to try and gain that back. Old Boy looking racy, as I said, and you've got Tactical Genius on the back of that pack as well, so quite a tight little battle there.
Oh, Old Boy! Old Boy's sending it. He sends it. What a move! What a move by Old Boy. He's gone deep. He's gone deep. But no, there you go. The stick takes that back. Old Boy up 10 positions from the start of the Grand Prix. He is fired up. That is medium versus...
Again, he's up the inside.
This is insane by Old Boy and the stick. This is great racing. And it is medium versus hard. I dare say. Well, Tactical's coming into play.
Tactical now. Going around the outside of the Old Boy. Is he going to make
have
this
a look?
Oh, this is close. Old Boy's going to have the inside into turn 11. And now inside's going to be Tacticals for turn 12 and 13.
Look at this camera shot. We have got a helicam.
Old Boy coming back.
This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful pictures here. Finally.
Look at the game, though.
Finally.
They were right.
Well, Old Boy's run out of battery, mate. He has run out of battery. And Tactical's got 50% battery, mate. And while Old Boy spent quite a lot of his ERS trying to come all the way through the field from, well, virtually last.
2-5 and Beans having a right battle as well. Just behind them.
Well, there you go. 2-5, job done. Well, what's going on here? Tactical, someone's gone in the pit. Something's happened. 2-5 up into 9th. What is going on? Tactical is down. He's spun again at that last corner. He's just not enjoying that last turn as Fury breezes by him up into 14th place.
Is that Beans? Beans and 2-5 still at it. Down into turn 4, the first sector. hot battle here. Currently, Rip the Beans has got the better of 2.5, but 2.5 is all over the back of him. 2.5 being on the medium tyre, Beans being the hard.
Yeah, that's right.
So 2.5, it should be a matter of time. Oh, we've got Macedonia's gone round. Where is he? He's in between
yes,
turn
there
7
he
and 8.
is. Gee, these boys are starting to light up the rears. Of course, you can generate some absolute mammoth temperatures in the rear end here and the front left, as I did touch on before, folks. And yeah, when they get just a touch too hot and you start to slide or apply too much of that overtake, of course, all speculation, folks. All speculation, I must say that. But yes, the rears tend to heat up very, very quickly, and it's quite easy to spin the car around. So 2.5 doing a phenomenal job there in P9. Let's look at Bopton as well. Bopton, oh, Darkness has left the session. Darkness has left the session. Where is the stick? There's a red X. Oh no, Darkness Abyss again. Darkness Abyss. I tell you what. Come on, mate. Let's sort this out. We'll get him another invite, folks. Just bear with us. We do apologise. There is another invite coming your way. Actually, another 2 coming your way, Darkness. Let's just pray to God you can get in, son. And, well, son, isn't it? Son, he's an old man. Is Darkness Abyss. He's got kids. So, there you go. Darkness Abyss. Red X. Lap
Beans.
8, unfortunately. Let's just hope he can get in. We have got Beans and 2.5 having a ring-a-ding-ding battle here.
Yeah.
And Rip the Beans
good.
and 2.5. Well, have a look at it. How's he? 1.5 tenths, mate.
Beans holds on to it again, though. 2.5 is literally trying everything he can to get past Beans. Beans doing some solid defensive work there. And P8 with the Jaguar team. Doing a good job, to be fair.
He most certainly is, mate.
And Macedonia have pitted again. Jaduku and Macedonia now fitted the hard tyres, so they're looking to go long from this point on. One slick up to 16th. Tab's running away with this one though. He's up to basically 6 seconds lead from Bozza.
He absolutely is. Yeah, the pot one drivers, as I did touch on, a bit absent this week, like I did touch on. We're missing a couple, and the ones that are here, that in Nodsty. Well, Nodsty's P3, of course, but One Slick Mofo just hasn't had the rub of the green on this particular track, and well, of late, he's a quality driver. I do have to touch on that. He's out of position, and well, I mean, I do hope his form will, of course, bounce back. And just like I did touch on, mate, sometimes you got the luck, sometimes you don't. And we're seeing another change in position. What's going on here? Nodsty has boxed.
2.5 got past.
Nodsty has
finally
boxed.
got past Beans. And you're right, yeah, Nodsty's getting rid of those soft tyres, so he's the only one left out there on the soft, so he's going to get rid of them, and he's going to put on the medium tyre, which he has done. So 2.5's up to 7th after that move on Beans, and Nodsty pitting old boy up to 5th. So the first of the hard runners, the Stig, P4, doing a solid job as
he really is.
The Stig at the moment.
He really is. He's doing a great job as the Stig. Yeah, as you did touch on there, mate, on that hard compound, they're easily, quite comfortably going to go to the end. But he's actually hasn't stopped yet, I don't believe. So I don't think he has stopped. No, he hasn't stopped. Of course he hasn't stopped.
No.
I don't even need a screen to tell me that. But there, that is just to confirm. There you go. Nodsty has stopped. Mofo has stopped, of course, to change that front wing. Same with Suicide 5 with a wing change. Kyotonic, not too sure what happened with him. He's out of position from his starting place. Macedonian has stopped as well. Position changes. There you go. The biggest losers are Suicide 5, who started the Grand Prix in P3. Macedonian, who started the Grand Prix in P5. And, well, there you go. 14 and 12 positions dropped respectively. Have a look at Footy Dad, a.k.a. Old Boy, a.k.a. TV would have been a better idea, in P5. P5, how's he? And, well, this lad is just starting to fire up as well. He's out there on 8-lap-old softs. They're going to run quite some distance into this one. Oh, as we talk about him, he's sorry, mate. I do apologise. He does cut. Runs a little bit wide, coming out of turn 16, and well, he's released the Stig ever so slightly. But yes, we do apologise, folks. We do have technical issues going on rampantly in the background, and Housey is in the chat. Yes, of course, you can hear him. But he's on a share screen with, well, the new Portonian, the birthday boy, Mr. Droftas. And we do appreciate that from Droftas, doing his thing, doing the team player thing from him. Fantastic to see.
He's doing his team thing. As updated Fury and Tactical Genius just both got by Blue Dog there. Down a start finish straight and into turn 1, so Fury up to P11, Tactical in P12, Blue Dog now dropped to P13. He's got his teammate Nodsty closing up behind him, so there's going to be team orders here for Blue Dog to get out the way. I'm sure he will do. He's a good team player, is Blue Dog. He knows the score, so I'm sure he'll move aside. If you keep your eye on that tree, you'll see Nodsty and Blue Dog swap around in a minute, I'm sure of it.
I'm just having a bit of a look at him on stream at the moment here, Housey, and yeah, you are right. Nodsty on fresh media. Oh, as we talk about that, Nodsty nearly rear-ended the Blue Dog. Oh, that was so close. But that is not what our championship leader would have wanted. And the closing speed, there you go. Maybe they're not in a chat. I don't know. But that was a bit messy from the Rockstar boys that usually are extremely clean. I do know Blue Dog's having issues with his wheel. God bless him. But yes, Nodsty gets the job done. Up into P13. Blue Dog down in 14th. We are seeing changes. Beansy is boxed. Bopton up into 8th place, yet to stop. And all the guys on 10-lap old tyres, of course, are yet to stop. So have a look at him. Mr. Tabbed.
Boz's box from P2 as well.
The sandbagger himself, Tabbed F1. Leading this one by quite some margin.
There we go, we've got a move right at the back. Jaduku and Macedonia. Macedonia's got the move done. Down the back straight into turn 14.
Well, not
Hards
too sure.
versus Hards back there.
Not too sure. It says that whoa, Jadoku with it. Well, we're in China and Tokyo is Japan, but we're close enough. And a bit of a drift session happening out there. And Jadoku P19 absolutely struggling at the moment. Same with, he's not going to be happy. Suicide 5, P17 after a great qualifying. Just, got it all wrong all of a sudden and fell down that order. But I tell you what, who's impressing, and that is old boy, the banana bender himself, from P18 on the grid, folks. Up into 4th place and looking to take the Stig. Have a look at this DRS train. Oh, they've both gone out.
Yeah,
old boy's going to have to have a look.
Yeah, old boy's going to have a good exit.
What a move! What a move! Old boy's taking them both.
Brilliant job. Great job. Great job from old boy. Read the situation perfectly. See what was happening in front of him. Adjusted his line to suit and has a brilliant exit and takes them both. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you make a move.
What a move by the old boy. Are we starting to see this banana bender fire up for a change? Yes. He hasn't shown us anything of what he's
I'll
really...
take credit for this one.
of what he's really got in his bag. And mate... Fire up, son.
I'll give a few of them a bit of a G up.
Well, he's due for a G up. He's been banned from the commentary box. That happened in yesteryear. I used to be an admin once upon a time, and he did help me out with commentary once upon a time. And well, I'm sure he won't mind me saying this, but from that point on, he was banned from the commentary box. And the only time he was able to get in, if he'd got a podium, I did say to him tonight that you are banned from the commentary box. But that was a move and a half by the banana bender, and he's just trying to break that DRS zone now from the Stig. And the Stig he's just slightly in it. Old boy doing his thing, and let's just leave him alone for a minute. Let's focus down on Tactical, because Tactical's had a bit of he had a spin. He's out of position, and while he's trying to fight his way back, he's there you go. There he is. He hasn't made his stop yet, of course, but he hasn't given up either there, Housey, and it is great to see from this reserve driver.
Does have a penalty to his name, unfortunately, as Tab now pits from the lead. As we've got Callum Tyler in the chat, so hello Callum, nice to see you. Saying what a move from the old boy.
Yeah, from the old boy.
2.5. I've got 2.5 up in P3 now. The timing tree.
I've got him in P2, mate. I've got him in P2. Yeah. And, that's probably right. He's yet to stop. Surely. And, there you go. He's done a great job in hanging on. I don't know if that's right, but let's just see. Where is the Stig? Where's old boy? Old boy's in the pit and he's boxed.
Taking the lead.
And old boy's put the hard compound up. Well, that is very, very interesting. He's opted the hards, and I don't think these boys have done their due diligence. How's he? Help me out, please.
Due diligence.
Thank you.
I can't say it either.
So yeah, I mean they've done that phrase. Haven't done that phrase because I do know that soft medium works. Definitely works, and even if you got full green running the whole time, it definitely does work. So there you go. These boys have gone a different way and gone the safer option, but it is really nothing to worry about. Really nothing to worry about. But the Steer currently leads this Grand Prix. He does need to stop. He has not stopped 2-5 yet to stop as well.
He's going to go deep though, hard on
Yeah,
this
definitely,
big
mate.
car, so he's going to go a while yet. 2-5 having a decent enough recovery then, as you said, in P2. Tab's come back out from the pit into P3, so I was looking at where Bozza was, because Bozza shot the gun slightly earlier with his pit stop. So Bozza's sitting 6th on the hards at the moment. He should. Mind you, Nodsty's only done 3 laps on those mediums, so bit of a fight between Bozza and Nodsty coming up, I think, later on in the race. And obviously, Old Boy's going to pick up those places as the guys in front of him do start to stop. He's right. He's got Nat Hammer with a fresh set of mediums in front of him, though, as Old Boy. So.
And he's got one slick mofo for company as well there, how's he? All over his rear wing.
Just gaining up on the back.
That's right. Bit of a DRS zone now. And he's looking, but he's too far back, his mofo. And, mofo doing his thing. It's a battle of attrition. He knows he's going to get points if he just does finish. And, yes, the links did go out, and I will put them out again in 1 second, folks. But, yes, we do penalise for pit and quits. Yes, 5 points goes to, it's a 5-point penalty to the team total. And the team of the combined constructors as well, which is what it's all about, folks, the combined constructors. And, if you do take the selfish route, you do have to answer to some very disappointed teammates. And, there you go. So that's how it is. And I'll leave it with you there, Housey, while I put these links in, mate. I'll jump up to Nodsty.
Yep.
We are currently watching on-stream Nodsty and Bobston.
Yep. Droftus is all over it. Droftus is already there, so we've got Nodsty and Bobton. Nodsty in a bit of a golf sandwich here. He's got Bobton in front of him, Bozza behind him, closing up. Currently 0.3. It's not going to be enough, I don't think. Is it going to be enough to get this move done up the inside? Is Bozza is Bobton going to be compliant? I think he is. He's going to try and get a decent exit, but can't. Nodsty's just put his car in the right place. So Nodsty up to P4 now. As 2-5 finally pits. So, Nodsty going to move himself up to P3. Bobton, we've lost Bobton.
Oh no, what's happened to Bobton? Is that going to bring out a safety car? It's brought out a safety car!
He's done a Lewis! He has done a Lewis!
Oh, Bobton!
Oh my god!
Oh, he's going to have to name...
No.
Oh, he's going to have to name that one, Housey. He is going...
Oh, there he is, look.
Oh. Have to name it.
My god.
And we've got a new follower. Well, what's this one called? Oh, there you go.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Reaper for Point Crow. Reaper of Point Crow. Yeah. Welcome.
Oh, Reaper of Point Crow.
Follower number
so
140.
Welcome to the pit lane crash. Crow Tonic's got a drive through. 2-5's got a drive through. This has really kicked this off now. We're going to have to be on our toes here, Skate.
Certainly.
Still in the lead.
He certainly is there, mate. But Tabbed is behind. Would you stay out there on the hards knowing that a set of softs will get you to the end from this point on? Or would you jump on the mediums?
No way.
I would get rid of the hard compound straight away, mate.
I would get rid of the hard, yeah. I would. Although I do like my hard tyre, to be honest.
But you're a bit different there, mate.
I am hard on tyres.
You are very hard on tyres.
Towards the back. So, to be fair, I tend to go for something different. But at this point in the race, no, I would be coming in and sticking the mediums on. I wouldn't go for the softs because of my aggressive tyre wear, but I would be putting the mediums on.
Well, let's watch this with interest. Stig will peel in.
Nat Hammer has just put the softs on there, as you said. So, Nat Hammer could be the one to watch.
They will make it, mate. I'm telling you, the softs will make it.
No, they will make it. We got 2 or 3 laps under the safety car as well.
The Stig has boxed.
Again on what?
Tabbed has stayed out.
Yeah.
Tabbed has stayed out on that hard compound. Nodsty is opting to get rid of the medium. Have a look at this. The Stig has put the medium on. Bozza in as well, going to get rid of that hard compound tactical. This is going to play. This is going to be very interesting. There is 2-5. He just put that fresh set of hards on. He's going to get rid of them. This is very, very interesting. Brad Tay is.
This could play for Blue Dog actually. Blue Dog's yet to stop. He's just come in for his first stop, P7.
Bopton has
What's he gonna
just
put on?
subscribed. I do apologise, Housey. With Ripped, got RIP, got distracted at the pit lane. Well, Bopton. We all know what you have to do now, and that is name that wall. There is another one to add to the list.
Bopton's entry, that's what I'm going to call it.
The poor guy. He means well. He's a great lad, and well, he's getting there. He's getting there. It's called tyre check. Well, I mean, come on, the Bopton. Come on, son. You're well, unfortunate, mate. We'll see you next week. Next week, where are we, Housey? Next week, the calendar did go up.
Bear with me. I'm not on that page in my book. Jesus, give me some warning.
Do you hear those?
We are at the USA.
Do you hear the Bible? Those pages of the Bible.
They're flicking fast then.
Oh, mate, I tell you what.
Getting bigger and bigger.
It's absolutely quality. You should see this. I've had the pleasure of seeing the Holy Grail, folks. That is Housey's. It's the Statman 2.0 Bible. The research the lad does every week. It is absolutely phenomenal. We are under safety car conditions. You know what? Let's have a good look at that start. Why not? It's perfect opportunity to, and there you go. So far, so good. They get all a great launch out of that. And, well, too sure if you can. There's no audio. That audio. Have a look at the lads going through there. We're going to watch that again, folks. Got a bit distracted with the audio a little bit. We are still under safety car conditions on live screen, as you can see. But let's go back to that start again. And we'll have a look at them. And so far, it's probably one of the cleanest starts we've had here at Formula 4, considering how much a pinch point Turn 1 and Turn 2 actually really is. And they did a phenomenal... Have a look at it! And that is brilliant driving by everyone involved. And, well, there you go. So let's go back to live screen here, Housey. And yes, under safety car condition. And, well, Tabbed leads this one on hard compounds. And... we do know the hards are very hard to fire up, especially after restarts, folks. We've got the stick there sitting pretty well.
Yep.
Fresh mediums, rip the beans on 5-lap-old mediums as well. But if you look at the rest of the field, you can see which way they have gone. Jadoku taking a punt on staying out there on 8-lap-old hards, while everyone around him has gone in and got some fresh rubber. Yep. And
Tactical put on the hards as well for some reason.
Yeah, maybe that's a Jeff thing.
P6 at the moment.
Maybe that's a Jeff thing, mate. I'm not too sure.
It's a Jeff thing. Yeah. We're going to get you the softest, grippiest tyres. Come in and put on the hards.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know what?
Yeah, all right, Jeff.
I mean, look, the game has given us so much. So much. I mean, you trust it in every facet of the game, of course. And, well, no, I'm only taking the mickey, folks, yes. I think you're at your own detriment if you do not select what you choose to go on manually. We're only speculating here, folks. We don't know what is going on. We're not banging out any drivers, of course. No, that is not what we're all about. We're just brainstorming, spitballing under a period of, great entertainment under a safety car period. Yes, the safety car lights are out. The safety car will be in this lap, and we will stay with the Stig. I don't like to give the boys any idea they'll be watching, or they'll have engineers watching on any idea of which way when the leader is absolutely about to bolt. So have a look at them all. They're all warming up those tyres. They know that, it's a long sprint down to Turn 1. And Turn 1, if you've got cold fronts there, well, I'll tell you what, very, very easy for the understeer effect to take full effect. And off the track you go. So, this is super, super critical. And yes, the Tabbed leading this one on that hard compound. And, I don't think he's gone yet. He's gone now. Absolutely. And, there you go. The Stig hanging on to Tabbed. Fantastic. Look what they dropped Beansy by. 0.7 of a second already. And Notsty on fresh mediums. He's going to come into it here, Housey. Same with Bozza. The same with Bozza, mate. And then Tactical, as you did touch on, with that fresh hards. I don't know, mate. I'm not too sure that was the way to go. But look at Fury fire up. He is on fresh softs. The front of, he's the first of the soft runners on that new rubber, and look at him just reeling Tactical. This is phenomenal. And Nat Hammer the same. Nat Hammer's on fresh-ish Fresh-ish rubber. And that is, P9. And he's on the hunt for Brad Tate. Brad Tate, 2-lap old mediums. And, well, there you go. This would be candy from a baby. There is no DRS for 3 laps after a safety car period, folks. And that is just to keep into consideration. So it's a matter of whether the driver does decide to bide his time, save his ERS, and use it at the right time when the DRS zones become available, of course, and use the track to your advantage, or spend a bit of ERS and really knuckle down and focus on your entries and exits and get the job done on track before that. But then again, you still have to break that 1 second zone, and well, I mean, you don't want to be a sitting duck on this back straight because it is one massive DRS zone there, Housey.
It is indeed. I'm just watching, One Slick's just made a move on Sudoku. He's moved himself up to P12. So we've got the 2 rock stars of Blue Dog and Old Boy in front of One Slick now. As Kyotonic's looking for a move on Sudoku as well. Sudoku on those cards.
What's going on? Bozza spun! Bozza spun! Oh no! Bozza spun! Bozza spun coming out of turn 15. His car's in a shocking spot, but there's no one around him. I wonder if he's got any damage.
There's 3 of them. They're having what is going on here? Sudoku, Darkness, sorry to cut you off. Kyotonic absolutely having a ding-dong by Bopton's tyre check wall. All 3 are in the pits and racing into the pits and
there you go.
banging into the pits.
Sudoku just a wheel change. Kyotonic. Oh, Kyos had to double stack. They were sharing a pit box. And there you go. That is one of the first double stacks we've seen just like that. It is unfortunate. And there you go. Kyotonic getting a full nose change, excuse me. And Darkness Abyss, where is he? There he is there. And he got a new nose as well. So something has happened down the back of the pack.
Between those 3. I think there was contact possibly down into turn 14 or out of 15. Potentially with those 3. So that's kind of ruined their races, I think, from here, unless we get another safety car. Tab's still holding on to this lead, though, on those hard tyres. I've done a great job.
He really is, but the Stig is... Well, the Stig is on fresh rubber, but yes, the Stig is a pot, and this is no disrespect, but he's a pot 4 driver, and he's doing his best. Yeah. He's absolutely doing a phenomenal job as the Stig. And, well, actually, what lap are we on? Yes, well, probably in a couple of laps, Housey. Remind me for driver of the day, folks.
I will.
We'll get that poll in the chat.
So, yeah, Nodsty now closing in on the back of Rip the Beans too. We've got Nodsty P4. DRS is now enabled, so we'll see some moves starting to happen on the next lap. So Nodsty sits P4. And we're going to have a move from One Slick on Blue Dog around the outside into turn 1. Is he going to make this stick?
Oh, he certainly is. Have a look at that swooping round turn 1, and well, job done from One Slick Mofo. Up in the 10th place is the lad. He's starting to fire up. He's the lad. He's One Slick Mofo, and well, Old Boy is next. Old Boy does have time penalties. Let's just flick to them. Old Boy with 3 seconds. Tactical with 3 seconds. The Stig with 3. Kyotonic unfortunately does have a drive-through penalty, Housey. So gone from bad to worse, unfortunately, from the lad. And let's just have a look at the position changes. There you go. The Stig up 10 positions. Rip the Beans up 8. And Tactical Genius up 9. Brad Tay up 9. There's a lot of lads up there up 9. So I'll tell you what, this is going to be heating up for Driver of the Day votes, of course, to come in the Twitch chat a little bit later on. But at the moment, we're enjoying Old Boy hunt down that hammer because...
off the track again.
Boz is off the track again.
Exit turn 6. Yeah, exit turn 6. I think he's alright, but just a slight mistake. Maybe just needs to calm down after that first spin. You know how it can happen. You just get a little hot-headed and flustered once you've had a little bit of an issue.
Oh,
Nodsty's now looking for Beans. Ooh,
that was very close, and Beans has gone deep. Nodsty has forced the error, but this will become the inside for Rip the Beans. Will they take it? Who's going to back out? Oh, great move there by Nodsty. Fantastic move by the Rockstar driver. The champion at the moment, the championship leader, and Beans will have DRS, and there you go, Beansy on the inside, but this will come the outside for turn 2, and Nodsty just needs to keep it there. Is he going to close it off? No, he does, and there you go.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Oh, what
a move from Rip the Beans, just about clean. Just about, but obviously I think it's going to be a matter of time. Nodsty still over the back of him, keep your eyes on this one. Do not go anywhere. Fury's up to 5th now on those soft tyres, so he's looking about 2 seconds back from that battle, but Can he get there?
Well, we'll just keep an eye on those gaps there, Housey, I think, mate, because that's where it's going to be at. We've got 7 laps remaining. 7 laps remaining. It's the 1st of November as well. Can you believe that? And, well, this one's gone by the blink of an eye, just like this year has for some. And, well, there you go. There you go. Nodsty on the hunt. He's on the hunt for Rip the Beans. And, of course, maybe he's got 5-lap fresher tyres, Housey. They're going to come into their own as this one goes a little bit long, of course. And, well, we have got a very slow Kyotonic just having a bit of a mare. I'm not too sure what happened to him coming out of turn 15 just then, but he was very, very slow as Nodsty. This is a DRS train because Beansy has the letterbox wing open as well. Excuse me, open as well. Oh, Nodsty's gone for a bit of a dive, trying to force Beansy into it, making a mistake. And, well, Beansy holding his nerve. Excuse me, folks. Beansy holding his nerve, and he's in 3rd position. Look, yes. Look at Fury. Look at Fury. Yes.
Got that gap. Yeah, he's closed half a second that lap to the battle in front of him, which is Beans and Nodsty. Obviously, the more those two mess each other around, the more it's going to bring Fury into play. Nat Hammer, the second of the soft runners in P8, having a look at Brad Tay at the moment. He's got Old Boy right behind him, so it's a close battle here between Brad Tay, Nat, and Old Boy, one slick just there as well.
Sorry, mate. Sorry to cut you off, but we have just seen a great move by Suicide 5 on Blue Dog, and that was through turn 2, turn 3. What a move! And, well, Suicide 5 is, well, he did make that that error, and, well, he's trying to fight his way back up into 12th position. Was our 3rd place on the grid man, he was, and, well, yeah, just trying to do damage limitation, so to speak, because the Stig, his direct championship rival in that particular pot, is sitting in P2. And here comes Mofo. Mofo looking to make a move on Nat Hammer. Is he going to send it? Well, he thought better of it. There is a DRS zone approaching. This is going to be one huge DRS train. Look at this battle. Look at this battle.
Looking for Brad Tay in front as well. So one slick got a good exit here, so that's going to be job done when that DRS opens, surely.
Yeah, I think so, mate.
Old Boy and Brad Tay. Here goes Old Boy up the inside of his teammate as well. So we've got 2 moves going on the same part of the track.
Well, there you go. Old Boy needs to stretch his legs now because this is his race. Super critical. Is Rip the Beans. Rip the Beans gets a 3-second time penalty for his efforts, and that is going to hurt him and his progress because that plays into Nodsty's hands. Nodsty is a clean skin and Fury, and that's right, these boys. Well, I'll tell you what, Housey, it's just starting to fire up. Where's the rain to spice it up even more so?
It's going to come in the European division later on. Do you want to do that poll for driver of the day? We've got, 5 laps left?
Well, it all depends on the setup. It depends on the setup, but yes, I've witnessed, not too long ago actually, probably about 3 hours ago, Droft, about 3 hours ago that the softs, depending on the setup, it depends on your setup. You do have to do, I did say, you do have to do your due diligence. I think I got that right. And yeah, you do have to do that. It all depends on the setup. But I have seen them go 12 laps. And yes, believe it or not, they have. And with a full fuel load and of the race distance, 29 laps. And
Slick.
There you go.
One Slick just made a move on Nat Hammer, who's got Macedonian right with him as well. Nat Hammer gets the move back done on One Slick. Macedonia looking for an
but look at Nat Hammer. He's got no battery. He's got no battery. One Slick Mofo, just a little bit more. Macedonian, about the same as Mofo.
Macedonia, look with the blue. Yeah, look with the old boy move. Yes.
What has gone on there? Nat Hammer's in the wall. Nat Hammer's out. And we have a safety car. One Slick Mofo and Nat Hammer. There was contact. Mofo's got no front wing. There was contact. And, well, that is one for the stewards. We are not going to, touch on that because, yeah.
Macedonia made the places up, looking for the same move. Same move as Old Boy.
Bozza has spun again. There's One Slick Mofo. Pit and quit from One Slick Mofo. And, well, there you go. He's just cost his team 5 points. One Slick Mofo, pit and quit. So that is unfortunate. And, well, there you go. Not sure what
luckily, or not luckily, we'll see what happens here, because just as that safety car got called, a couple of the guys hit the pits. So it was Blue Dog, 2-5, Bozza all hit the pits. Jidoku also in the pits. Although I'm not sure Blue Dog might have picked up a penalty in the pit lane there as well. So we'll see. It doesn't say it's a drive-through on screen. Kyotonic gets a drive-through, speeding under safety car. So all going wrong for Kyotonic. So we have the safety car with 4 laps to go. Tabbed did have the gap up to sort of 3.5 seconds. That's going to come right down now. Bozza drive-through penalty, speeding under safety car. Where's Bozza currently sat? 313. P13. So yes, there's a penalty situation. Bean 3 seconds, Stig with 3 seconds, Tactical Genius 3 seconds, Old Boy 3 seconds, Blue Dog with a 5-second penalty, so that must have been speeding in the pit lane. Bozza with a drive-through, Darkness 3 seconds, and Kyotonic with a drive-through. So don't I say Bozza and Kyotonic after having to serve these drive-throughs? That's going to be game over for them, unfortunately. As Fury's now up to P3, Nodsty P2, Tab P1 still. Did a couple of the boys pit there? Just have a look at the track map. I think they did. So yes, Rip the Beans, Stig, Macedonian, Brad Tate all pitted there for a fresh set of softs, I do believe. Yes. So Tab's out there still on 11-lap old hard. He's got Nodsty behind him on 8-lap old mediums. Then first of the soft runners, 8-lap old softs for Fury in P3. Tactical Genius on the hards in P4 on 8-lap old hards, shall I say. We've got Old Boy up into 5th on 9-lap old mediums. We've got Beans, then the Jaguar driver. Fresh softs for him for the last couple of laps. Currently P6, but he does have penalties. The Stig, his teammate, doing the same thing. He's got fresh softs on in P7. Macedonia, again, pitted. Fresh softs P8. Brad Tay, fresh softs in P9, Suicide 5, fresh softs in P10, Blue Dog, fresh softs in P11, but has a penalty. Bozza, fresh soft in 12th, but he does have that drive-through. So we've got Jidoku in 13th on the mediums, new set of mediums, I may add. We've got 2-5, in 14th on a fresh set of softs. Darkness in 15th on a fresh set of softs, and Kyotonics in 16th on a fresh set of softs, but also has that drive-through to serve when this safety car comes in. So we're on lap 25 of 28 as Skate is doing the driver of the day poll. So anybody viewing, get your votes in for driver of the day. Maybe just go for the and a sprint we're going to have. The battle's going to be, well, we've got to keep our eyes on 6th down because they're 6th to 11th all on fresh softs. Well, unfortunately, they are sitting bottom of the Constructors' Championship in this division and in the combined teams, and there may be a reason for that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Although that's very unlike Bozza, so he's normally pretty good. He does have a drive-through penalty to serve, but I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you get points for finishing. You know, exactly, that's what I'm getting at, you know, I mean, you get points for finishing, so just, even if it has gone wrong, just see the flag. I mean, I know we'll get a bit hot at it.
Oh my God, my mic was
Needs a
on
good-
mute and they could not hear me. So there you go. So, well, as you do know, I don't shut up, and I was talking flat out, and I do apologise. That was, well, Nodsty, the safety car lights are out. Nodsty, our championship leader behind Tab there. I do apologise, folks. My voice might sound a bit nasally. Hay fever season has arrived, and that Tabbed has gone.
There we go, then.
Tabbed has gone. Nodsty has not been caught napping, and he's all over the rear wing of Tab. There is no DRS. This will be a battery run. We've got guys diving in. Wow, what's going on there? What is going on there? What is going on there? Was there carbon fibre? I'm not too sure. We have got a very, very slow Kyotonic, and that's him getting well and truly out of the way. He is a lap down, and that is unfortunate from Kyotonic. There you go. Let's just go back up, and, well, let's just touch on Bozza doing a shocking thing. Pit and quit. Disgusting behaviour. One Slick Mofo. Same deal. So those two boys have just costing teams 5 points each. They're from the same team.
Yep,
And their
same
UK
team.
counterparts will be... who's spinning? Old boy's off track. Old boy's off track down in 10th position. He's got a full front wing by the looks of it. No visible damage. And who is that behind him? Jadoku. Wow, Jadoku's forced Old Boy wide. Jadoku sends it. And Jadoku takes that 11th position. We are on the lap 27 of 28. This one's heating up as Rip the Beans and Fury. Beansy on the inside takes Fury, and then he's up into third place. Fury, clean skin. He's going to jump him anyway. He's just going to stay there and thereabouts. But Nodsty and Tab, this is where it's at. This is for the lead, Housey. This is for the lead. And yes, Nodsty is on the hunt, and he's on the hunt in a great big way. They've both got roughly around the same ERS as Old Boy takes out the driver of the day as voted by the fans.
Yeah. Nodsty, is he going to get this? He's got a lap to do it. Macedonia moves himself up to P6. Beans obviously in P3 without penalty, so Fury's looking good, possibly for the podium here. No penalties at the moment. Beans sets the fastest lap of 33.495 with 1 to go. We have 15 runners left for this last lap.
Well, Macedonia's on the hunt. He's on the hunt for the Stig as well as Macedonian. Macedonian and the Stig is only 3/10 in it, and this is for position on track. Let's just quickly flick to the penalties. And I'll tell you what, the Stig's got 6 seconds. Macedonian has 3. So, the Stig is going to lose out here big time come checkered flag. And, well, that is unfortunate. He's had such a great race. But, yes, he's going to lose at least a couple of positions as Brad Tay finds himself well. He's just going to stay within that 3 seconds of the Stig. And he's going to lose a phenomenal amount of positions. This is the last lap, folks. Let's go back up to the top. And, Nodsty and Tabbed. Well, it is 0.6 of a second.
Nodsty's going to be turn 14, looking for this straight toe and see if he can get the job done. That's going to be his only opportunity. Tabbed with a good exit though. Maybe just a little too far without DRS, I think. Battery power on Nodsty's car. Using it all, but I don't think he's going to get there. Darkness Abyss still in AI mode, it must be said as well, so I think this might be a non-classified for Darkness again this week. Stig, Fury and Macedonia all having a little battle as well. Stig's got Fury, but Fury's going to get that place.
Well, I'll tell you what here, Housey. Here comes Tab, the reserve. Crosses the line and wins here at China. Nodsty, P2. Rip the Beans, P3. Here comes the Stig. Let's just see where he finishes. Look at him drop like a stone. The Stig. And P10 in the end. Look at that. Wowee. Fury takes out 4th. Brad Tay, P5 from Brad Tay. Suicide 5. What a recovery. P6 from Suicide 5 ahead of Macedonian, and we'll wait for that timer screen. Well, Housey. That was a technical session as the driver of the day by the game has given it to Rip the Beans. But you, the viewers, voted for Mr. Old Boy, so we'll get Old Boy in there as well. So, well, there you go. Tabbed. Well, this lad here has got some pace and wins here. Shanghai, China. Nodsty, P2. Rip the Beans, P3. And, well, Rip the Beans is making a habit all of a sudden of coming in the commentary box. The driver of the day there, Mr. Fury Strat, was voted and won by Old Boy. And it was done the lap before. Well, I mean, he did spin. I'm not too sure what happened there. Old Boy has left the session. We'll just go through these timing screens as I did touch on. But yes, there you go. So the fastest lap of the Grand Prix was by Rip the Beans in 3rd position. We'll just wait for this for the timing screens for the stewards to do their job. Yes, Rip the Beans knows the drill of late, and he has joined the commentary box. We'll get to the drivers in a little bit. We will flick back down to the bottom of the order. We had 4 DNFs. We had 2 pit and quits. That in Mofo and his teammate, Bozza. And yes, there you go. So the game has classified Bozza, but he did pit and quit. So the stewards will have to take care of that and license points as well. We're going to go on a quick pause there, folks. We're going to get the driver of the
Tay, hang on a minute. Brad Tay, sorry, just to cut you off there, but I just remembered as you were talking about that, Brad Tay's got a 5-second penalty to be added for license points. Has he not?
No, that is the Stig.
Yeah.
We're going on a pause, folks. I've got to get these drivers in for a driver interview, and we will be back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back with the drivers. Actually, hang on a second, folks. Notsty, unfortunately, is not going to be joining us. He's got other things. He just can't make it today, unfortunately, for a driver interview. So we're going to continue and press on anyway with, a 3rd place man, that being Rip the Beans. Well, Beansy, great drive from you, my friend. Great drive from you, my friend. And, there you go. I don't know why Fury has joined. He wasn't invited. But anyway, Fury loves a bit of a chat. We'll get to him at some point. But Beansy, you're making a bit of a habit here of joining, coming into the commentary box. The last couple of weeks have been phenomenally successful for you, considering your place finishing. Yes, P1 both weeks, last 2 weeks, and the 3rd place man here at Shanghai, China. And congratulations on another great drive, mate. Yes, P11 you started, and must have been fun carving through the field the way you did, mate. And that safety car, I tell you what, came out just in the nick of time, don't you reckon?
Yeah, those meds weren't looking good. But holy, Tab's quick. He's quick. Stuffed my quali and then got wing damage lap 1. I was trying to push it out, but I was losing too much time, so went for the early box on the mediums. My mediums would have been about 80-90% by the end, but I was just gonna risk it at that point.
Yeah.
But safety car, helped a lot.
Yeah, exactly right. Safety car did help a lot, and another cracking race. There was great battles throughout, and of course, you were in the obviously, in the thick of it there, like I did touch on. You were the best of the rest, starting in P11 with your free tyre choice, and very interesting the way you went at the start. If my memory serves me correctly, you did start this one on the hard compound, correct?
Yeah, in my opinion, P11's probably the perfect position for around here, because you had half the front runners on softs, half of them on mediums. The overcut, I knew I had pace around here, so the overcut probably would have paid off. But the wing damage at turn 2, cost that strategy.
Yeah, exactly right, mate. Exactly right. So, I'll tell you what, Beansy, it's good to see you starting to fire up there, mate, because they've gone well past the halfway point now. And now you're starting to fire up. Now we're starting to see what this lad's all about. And, the last 3 weeks in a row, the guys caught the commentary box bug there, ladies and gentlemen. You just can't get rid of us. And we love having them on board. So congratulations, Beansy, on your 3rd place, mate. Well done.
Cheers, mate. Looking forward to next week.
America's definitely. Yes, definitely. We will touch on next week a little bit later on. But yes. Who is our race winner? Our race winner is Tabbed. I tell you what, this bloke has been itching for a seat, folks. Every week he puts his hand up. And, the the commitment of the full timers have been really phenomenal. But he got his call up thanks to a late dropout in Johnny M4, and well, made the most of his opportunity and tabbed Mr. Sandbags. I tell you what, I did throw the gauntlet down to you, and I wanted to see what you're all about. You did not disappoint, mate. Congratulations on a dominant win here at Shanghai, China.
Yeah, thanks, boys. I did minimal practice, did about 4 laps in TT, but
hang on a minute. Listen, folks. Listen, I'm not buying this. I'm not buying.
I got it into the moto setup. Yeah, it was. I gotta admit, I was getting a bit scared with the fuel because I was running really low on fuel, and I was hoping for a safety car. And luckily that came out. But yeah, it felt like a good race for me. I knew the other boys were battling around, so I just tried to maximise that. And yeah, got the win.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tabbed, aka Mr. Sandbags, you've done a phenomenal job in your return to the grid, and well, yeah, just keep putting your hand up there, brother. As I did touch on early doors, I do try to keep the the reserve pool healthy, and it is healthy with the amount of lads that put their hand up. But I try to be fair to all of them, and the commitment of everyone involved has been phenomenal. But yes, well, I'll tell you what, you're only as good as your last race there, Tabbed, and your last race is a race victory. So congratulations in taking out the gong here at China, and well done on a great job, mate. Congratulations on a great victory.
Thanks, boys. Well done in commentary as well.
Yeah, cheers, man. Much appreciated. As we will go through, well, Mr. Fury. Now, this lad here loves a chat. We're not gonna fire him up too much. We'll have he's a representative banana bender. Yes. We talk none of other than Mr. Fury Strat. The driver of the day was won by Old Boy. So Fury's just come in, and Fury, I mean, jumped in the chat. Any particular reason?
Representing the Queensland boys for driver of the day. It went to him, but I feel like I did a better job of it. So.
Well, I mean, there you go. Fury making up his own rules, and I mean, good luck to him if that's how he feels. Of course, it only matters what you feel individually, and yes. If you're ever down in a dull moment, there are plenty of options to seek help, and I do touch on that jokingly but seriously at the same time. If you catch my drift, do not take what I said out of context. But yes, all tongue in cheek. I better shut up before I get myself into trouble. But I'll tell you what, Housey, that was another great instalment of Formula 4 racing here at China, Shanghai. This championship is firing up, and Nodsty, just doing his thing out front there, mate.
Yep, he is. Continues just to be there or thereabouts. I mean, although not got so many wins as I thought, actually, looking over at the statistics as I was. I mean, it's been a while since Nodsty's taken a win.
Yes, it has, but he doesn't need to take that risk anymore, mate. He's got it. He just needs to beat his competition. He's doing that comfortably, and stretches his lead even more. Always there, and he's just doing his thing, mate. So all credit to them. All the grid in itself. Yes, folks, yes, please stick around, because I'm going to send you to another stream, to be honest. Looking after that good old community of ours. And, excuse me. Yes, please also remember that there is the UK division to come up a bit later on. 8 p.m. GMT. Yes, their clocks have changed. Yes, I do know this. Yes, I get an extra hour's sleep there, Housey boy. Yes, so the stream doesn't start these days till 7 a.m. So yes, anyway, before I start getting too excited on stream, thank you very, very much for watching, folks. I am going to send you to another stream, as I did touch on. But I tell you what, great race from all involved. And we will catch up with you boys and girls out there for the UK division. From us, for now,